Good morning, guys. So I had to make this video. Sitting outside, I've missed this so much. I come out here in the mornings and I just listen to the birds and, I can be quiet and enjoy the quiet. Man, I just want to, explain, I come out here and I sit here and I feel the breeze, close my eyes, breathe, and as you feel the breath, let your mind wander to, each sound. I mean, the birds will start, and you just follow them. Like you follow them with your thoughts and your intention, or your attention, and it gives your mind something to do other than run through the blah blah blah. We wake up, we check our social media and check the news, and I'm guilty of some. And we start our programs running that have been going that we're not aware of. But if we take the moment to at least have some time of the day that we can draw inward and stop the thoughts, stop the debates, the worries, the anxieties, the all of it. And we can really touch into something that's here, or in here. You hear them? The breeze is blowing. It's great. This has been a really big time in growth for me. Um, I've been with the same partner for going on 3 years now. Um, you know, First year we painted our house, painted the house, and second year we got the countertops put in the kitchen, and so far this year the bathroom is done. And I'm trying to I'm keeping the boat floating. I'm trying to keep on top of all responsibilities, and things really couldn't be much better. I know that I still have forward to go with my youth mentoring, and I have a lot of aspirations there. And I'm ready to go help people. I know I have to be ready, though. When you're going to talk to kids, man, there's not as much room for error because there's not as much understanding on their parts to know others' errors. And you don't want to instill any bad ideas just by saying something that you're not aware of. I mean, so I have to, I accept, I don't have to, I accept that, this man, Randy, he's going to teach me because this is what he does. Um, and, he just happened to become my therapist after, 5 years of pushing and pushing and pushing and asking my last one, do you have any ideas? Do you have any approaches? And, I almost followed Ron to the other mental health where he went. And, something told me, just go and get a fresh perspective. And, I made that decision, and I talked to him on the phone for 3 or 4 of it, phone visits. And my first visit to actually go over and meet him the day before, I told Wendy, I really wish I could find an avenue or way to approach and talk to kids or, troubled youth. I actually said that. And, the next day at mental health, you know, my therapist, as I came in, that was his initial thoughts to talk to me about was youth mentoring. And that's a synchronicity for real from God. That's saying you're doing something right. This is what you want, and I know that I have that in me. I know I can see it. I can visualize it in my head, and that's what's happening. I'm attracting this shit, and I'm being blessed by it. You know, I'm trying to spend more time, connecting and praying for others. Putting energy out. Sometimes when we have internal struggles, or in our past when we've had internal struggles, we can lose sight of the connection to outside of us. And those are programs and patterns that were put in over, for me in my situation, 46 years. And, well, 40, I've been trying to get out of them for about 6. But it's getting better, man. It's great. I'm losing weight. My digestive issues are like, I'm not going to have to have surgery. I'm not going to have surgery. I asked God to give me one more option to try. And, I went to my pelvic floor center. It's for women, but it deals with the pelvic floor, and that's, kind of where your control is for the other stuff. And, she started off with, like, suggesting and making a recommendation that she said's been a game changer to a lot of her patients. And, it seems to be the solve for the situation that I'm dealing with. Exactly. And, so surgery's been postponed. We have a treatment plan in action. I'm exercising daily. I'm losing weight. I'm so happy to finally see it. I've been exercising for like a year, every day, every day, every day. Maybe a few days off here and there, but every day. And, it's just so hard with just my arms. I got to sit and do punches and, wheelchair push-ups and bands. That's what I have. So that's what I use. And I am 46 years old, and I plan on going for a long time, guys. But man, seriously, if you are like struggling, man, you can't give up. You have to find the audacity and drive to like say, I'm going to do this, man. It's already done. I'm here. And, take that time to connect and find where these things in your life that seem to keep repeating, take real good looks. Because if something's repeating, then that means something's being done that's, drawing it in, or, putting you in the situations, or instigating the bad choices. But, man, yeah, I haven't really made a good one for a minute. And I guess, man, I'm cheating because it really makes me feel good when I talk. And, it makes me feel good when I get to hear from people that, hey, man, you helped me out today. And, I'm not the best at it yet, but I'm trying. Everything down to like trying to pay more attention, and be more engaged in conversations and shit, that antisocial shit, that antisocial personalities. Well, shit, fuck that. That's just programming. That's just coding. Um, all I got to do is just keep picking each little piece of coding out and writing my new shit. But everybody have a great day, man. I'm going to listen to the birds for a while. There's a few stars left in the sky. And, go in and brush my hair. I get to have a shower today. Our shower's in place. First shower. Fucking yes. Yes. So, yeah, man. Keep going, brothers and sisters. I love you.